Hey everybody! Welcome. We are about to make some Parmesan crusted chicken. So we are in my kitchen. Welcome to Nurse Jazz Kitchen. So I'm going to wait for a couple of people to come on, but cooking is definitely one of my favorite things to do. I am definitely a complete foodie, but I also wanted to definitely, share that part of me. This is how I definitely am able to continue my, health journey and, definitely continue to cook for me and my family. So this is one of my favorite recipes, actually. So if you are cooking along with me, you need to preheat your oven for 350. And I already have my ingredients out, but I will definitely go step by step on how we are going to do this. So if y'all have any questions, leave them in the comments. And we're going to get started. Are y'all ready? I want to actually know who's like cooking along with me. So if y'all cooking along with me, let me know. But we definitely have, it's not going to be long. It's actually not a long recipe. I mean, like a long recipe. So in my pan, I have my chicken breast. So I already cleaned it. I'm just going to be seasoning it with you guys. One of the other things that I wanted to point out was how I do my chicken. So because I cook for me and my kid who's 11, I don't do a whole chicken breast. I actually cut it like I thin it. So it's definitely 2 times the size. So instead of having a full, like thick chicken breast, I have it this way, like thinner. So also, I'm going to introduce you to some of my spices. So smoked paprika. Who's cooking? Who's cooking with me? Oh, okay. And garlic powder. And Italian seasoning. Black pepper. And my salt is going to be garlic and herb. So I just wanted to point out for my people that's hypertensive, I recommend to my patients to cook with 1 salt. Now, I am not saying oversalt your food, but I know how we are and we like our food salted. So I want to challenge y'all to definitely cook with 1 salt. So in this has 90 grams of sodium per 4th teaspoon. I'm not a big measurer. I do it for formality purposes, but this is my 1 salt. So we're not going to do garlic salt. We're not going to do pepper and salt. We're not going to, so we're just going to pick 1 salt. Okay. It's really important because, yes, my favorite, smoked paprika has changed my life, honestly. So, this is one of my favorites and I actually get it from Aldi. I have other different salts that I could use. I could use sea salt, iodized salt, and also we use soul food seasoning, which has salt in it too. But for these purposes, I'm going to just do the garlic and herb because I like all the other herbs that's in here. All right, so I'm going to get started. So it doesn't matter what order you season it. So, but you do want to evenly coat it. So in your pan, if you have a nonstick pan, you don't have to necessarily grease it or prep it in any way. So mine is a non-stick pan. And then I am adding my garlic powder. And also remember, y'all, so we're only seasoning it with the black pepper, the garlic powder, the herb seasoning, and the paprika. The Italian seasoning is for last. So remember, in our recipe, the cheese is salty too. So we definitely want to, account for the cheese being salty as well. All right. So I'm just flipping it. And I'm going to evenly coat the other side as well. All right. I like garlic, y'all. So if you see me get a little heavy-handed with the garlic, that's why. You don't have to put as much garlic as me. You see, I got garlic and herb and garlic powder. All right. And then last, we're going to do the paprika. So for me to get like an even coat, I kind of flip it a couple of times so it can get, all the seasoning, even the seasoning that get into the pan. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'll show y'all my finishing result. But yeah, so these are my typical seasoning. I definitely usually have garlic, pepper, 1 salt, and depending on what else, but definitely those are like what I usually season with. And I like to switch it up. So honestly, you can make this Asian inspired dish and not include like the Italian seasoning or more of a taco. Like you can switch it up. And also, instead of using chicken, you can use fish, you can use turkey. So this is my finishing product. All right. So for the topping, so I already have a 1/2 cup of the non-fat Greek yogurt. Oh, let me show y'all what that looks like. Do not get vanilla, okay? So this is what I get, okay? And you see it has that good amount of protein in it. It's non-fat, no added sugars. But then it's this one. Do not put vanilla in your on top of your chicken. Do not do it. These are 2 different things, okay? So make sure y'all get the non-fat Greek yogurt, okay? All right. So I have that, and then I have a 1/4 cup of my Parmesan, okay? And you just mix that in. So I know I told y'all to get 4. I actually have 1 in the oven, so y'all can see your finishing result. So my 4th one is already, my 4th breast is already in the oven. So you mix it all up. Real simple. Make sure you get all the chunks out so it can be even. All right. So your oven should have already been preheating. So we should be good to go once we put the topping on it. Okay? All right, cool. So here we are. So I would say like a heaping, this is a tablespoon, a heaping tablespoon of the filling on top of it. And then if you have extra, you can use it. But to start off with, I would do like a heaping tablespoon. And I love this dish because it's loaded with protein. And y'all know how much I love to tone. And I need a lot of protein to go with my toning. Because it just helps rebuild the muscle. It helps you stay fuller faster. So since I have the fourth one in the oven, I do have extra. Okay, but this one would be like perfect for a fourth chicken breast. So I'm going to actually just give my other ones a little bit more. All right. And then you spread them out evenly across the breast. Use the same spoon. Okay. Oh, thank you. Yes, my apron was designed. My logo was designed by Miss Lisa, Lisa Supreme, and my apron was made by Made with Love by N. So if y'all want their information, y'all can definitely let me know. All right. So that is all done. All right. So this is where we are. Are we good? We good to keep going? But yeah, so the chicken itself is protein. The yogurt, the cheese got some in there. So almost there. So now I use whole wheat panko breadcrumbs. You can use Italian breadcrumbs or the others too, but I like this one. And honestly, y'all, it's not even so much for like the health part of it. Honestly, I just like how it looks when it come out. It's like more brown than like light. I like my food crispy a little bit, so it gives me that feel. So that's why I use it. But this is the brown panko. So I'm just sprinkling it on there. You can honestly use your teaspoon and sprinkle it on there like that, but I am just going to sprinkle it on there like it's some kind of seasoning. And because my panko doesn't have any seasoning in it, I am going to use the Italian seasoning. So that's why I have my Italian seasoning. And again, this does not have any kind of salt in it. It's just strictly herbs. So now I'm seasoning that. Oh, let me show y'all how the breadcrumbs look. So evenly. Okay. So now I'm just sprinkling a little bit of the Italian seasoning on here. And voila! This is your finishing. What it's supposed to look like before we put it in the oven. Okay? So you don't have to cover it. You can literally put it in there like that. It helps keep the breadcrumbs keep their crisp. If you cover it, it starts getting moist in there. You develop like some kind of juices at the bottom. I mean, if that's your thing, then that's your thing. But honestly, it's called to be uncovered. Okay? So I'm putting it in the oven. And I'm actually going to let that one cook a little bit longer while I talk to y'all. So what you can pair it with. So I usually pair it with the kitchen is closed after now. So I usually pair it with some cauliflower rice. And this is again from Aldi. It's about like $1.99-ish. So, and for 2 adults, I would say maybe 3 servings. I can get 4 out of here, honestly. And even because it's cauliflower, essentially, like you can add another veggie with it, like some kind of roasted veggie or a green or something like that. I am actually going to have mine with a salad tomorrow. So this is my salad. And I'm going to have it cool. So you can actually have it hot and you can actually have it cold. It's actually pretty good cold too. So this is my salad. It's spring mix at the bottom. It's some raw coleslaw in there. Yes, the oven is at 350. Yeah, you know how we do. We keep it at 350. So, and you're actually baking it for, depending on your oven and the pan that you use, you're cooking it from 15 to 20 minutes until the breadcrumbs are a little crispy and that you see like a nice brown, like golden brown on the chicken breast. But I'll definitely show you what mine look like. But yeah, so my, So my salad, it has, those are actually cut up roasted carrots, and that's some some red onion and some green pepper in there. It's some red pepper in there, and it's raw coleslaw on top of a bed of spring mix. So that's what I'm gonna have mine with. Tristan most likely will have his with this. I actually put it in a wrap before, so it's really versatile, honestly. So that's that. Thank you. I love a colorful salad. So let me show y'all the finishing product. So here it is. Can y'all see it? So you see how the chicken is nicely brown around the edges? And the breadcrumbs are crisp. And voila, you got your meal, honey. You got your meal. So that is it. And guess what? That was in there for all of like 15 minutes. Well, how long we get on? I probably put it on right before we got on. So maybe a little like right at 20-ish. So it will cook different if it's other chicken in the pan. But that is your dish, honey. That is it. So I am just waiting for my other ones to come out. If y'all have any question, I am more than welcome to answer them. Okay, with the tea. So yeah, so that is all, honestly. If y'all have any questions, put them in the chat, and get your Black Meal Prep Matters book is actually starred at the top. So that's one of my favorite. It's simple, and I love baking stuff, because it's like you setting it and you forgetting it. Like it's like put it in the oven and then your hands off. So while that was cooking, I could be cooking on top of the stove. I can have other stuff in there. And so where my meal prep, if I was cooking everything on top of the stove, it would probably take like 3 to 4 hours. Where mine, I got mine down to about like the average of 3 hours, honestly. So, who asked that? Okay, I can cut it. Let me get a knife. Can y'all see it? Let me push the thing down. There it is. Ooh, that is hot. I am not eating after 9 o'clock, so y'all not about to see me eat this, but that is it. It is nicely done and juicy. So that's the thing, y'all. What y'all will find is that yogurt makes it nice and juicy in the inside, like nice and juicy. So it's a quick and easy, non-fat, full with protein way of having it. Like so good, so good. So, All right. Any other questions, y'all? Oh my gosh. Anyway, any questions? I can't. All right, y'all. Let me know how y'all like the cooking class. And I can do a little bit, I can do more cooking classes and, to help us out. But that is all. So I will talk to y'all later. Thanks for joining. And we will see y'all next week. Bye.